Hey people, how's it going? Welcome to the Funhouse, and we are back again with another episode of House of the Dragon Season 1, and this is episode 6. Now I know it doesn't seem like it, but it's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen the last episode, so I kind of feel like I need to get reorientated with the characters again. The last thing I remember was that Criston lost it in front of all the nobles and deleted Sir Laenor's special friend. And then we had Alicent declaring war against Rhaenyra because she'd had enough of Rhaenyra's lies and deceit. So we're not going to waste any more time, we're just going to jump right into it. I'm curious to see what happens next. I mean, that wedding ceremony was a complete and utter disaster. And if you do get any value from this video, hit the like button, subscribe and share. Are you ready? Let's go.
A boy, princess.
Praise mother.
Is this what's her name all grown up now?
The Queen has requested that the child be brought to her immediately.
I'll take him myself.
You should remain abed, princess.
Yes, I should. Help me dress.
Okay, I don't know what is going on here. Who is this?
Ooh.
And this has been one take actually.
Where are you going?
She wants to see him.
Now? Let me take him.
I shall get no such satisfaction from you.
Just take my arm at the least.
Oh, is this the younger version of the is this a flashback?
Rhaenyra, you should be resting after your labours.
I have no doubt that you would prefer that, Your Grace.
Tell you fetch a cushion for the princess.
There's no need.
Nonsense.
Okay, so we've jumped a couple of years.
You will make a fearsome night.
Does the babe have a name yet?
Well, we haven't spoken.
Joffrey.
It's an unusual name for a Valyrian.
So that's the first time that name was used, Joffrey.
Well done, my girl.
Do keep trying, Selena. Sooner or later you may get one who looks like you.
Wow. Oh, damn.
You don't think to consult me before you name my child.
He's our child, is he not?
Any one of us is bleeding.
I deserve some say in the affairs of my own family.
Wow. Oh my God. That kind of talk just pisses me off.
We chose an egg for the baby.
Ah, that looks like the perfect one.
I let Luke choose. Thank you, Jace.
Another boy, I heard.
Wow. So we went from her mum not being able to give birth to now she has 3 boys.
Joffrey, is it? Back to the dragon pit for you two.
So are they all his, this guy?
Siri.
Can I say it?
Dracarys.
Dracarys Vermax.
Aemon, we have a surprise for you.
You're the only one of us without a dragon.
And we felt badly about it. So we found one for you.
Wow. That's cold, man. That's cold. That's cold. So is that Daenerys' brother? He was always a prick.
What?
Viserys, to have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult. To the throne, to you, to House Velaryon, and the match you battled so hard to make for her. Not to mention decency itself.
Right, so he seems like he's going to cope.
The consequences of an allegation like the one you toyed would be dire.
She flaunts the privilege of her inheritance without shame. She expects everyone in the Red Keep to deny the truth our eyes can all plainly see.
The Princess Rhaenyra is brazen and relentless, a spider who stings and sucks her prey dry.
And this idiot, he's just jealous.
I have to believe that in the end, honour and decency will prevail.
Oh my God. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
Whose idea was it?
If Rhaenyra comes into power, she can move to cut off any challenge to her succession.
Then I want...
You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing!
And what they know, what everyone in the realm knows, in their blood and in their bones, is that one day you will be our king. Go trust.
So is that the one who ends up with a golden crown by Drogo?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Well, it might not be because he was quite young in Game of Thrones. And it said this was 80 years before Daenerys.
The Triarchy has made common cause with Corem Martell of Dawn. My aim is to protect Pentos from the lustful eye of the Triarchy. Aid Pentos in this.
Your Excellence, we are travelers. We've already extended our visit here.
It's a most generous offer, and one we will certainly entertain.
You are considering Prince Reggio's offer.
We have a good life here. We are without responsibility. The political scheming, the endless shifting of loyalties and succession is none of ours.
Okay, I'm just trying to remember. It's been a while since I watched this. So that was the little girl by the black guy and the white woman. The black guy with dreads.
You question my method of instruction, sir? You spar with Aegon. Eldest son against eldest son. Foul play. I'll deal with him. You! Close with him. Press him backward. Close with him.
So this is cool.
Use your feet!
That's basically them fighting.
Stay on the attack! Enough! You dare put hands on me! They're gone. You forget yourself, Strong. That is the prince.
This is what you teach, Cole.
So yeah, that was basically them battling between using the two boys to fight their battles.
Or a son.
Start the guard!
Lord as much.
Man, she is reckless, bro. She's not even hiding what she's doing.
Your intimacy with the Princess Rhaenyra is an offense that could mean exile and death.
Yet His Grace the King, it seems, will not accept what his eye say.
I wish my father affected a similar blindness.
Have I not, these many years? And yet today, you publicly assaulted a knight of the King's Guard in the defense of your...
Bastard.
Laenor has written, Rhaenyra has delivered another son.
Does your brother mention if this one also bears a marked but entirely coincidental resemblance to the commander of the City Watch?
And for any offense given by mine, I apologize. But we are one house. And long before that, we were friends.
My son, Jacaerys, will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter, Helena.
Let them rule together.
A most judicious proposition.
The king and I thank you for your offer, and we will consider it duly. You must rest now, husband.
She feels the earth washing away beneath her feet, and now she expects us
To ignore her transgressions and for me to marry my only daughter to one of her plain-featured sons.
The proposal is a good one, my queen. We're a family. Let us put aside these childish quarrels.
So, classic modern role reversal. She sees everything, he sees nothing. He's soft and blind, she's strong and perceptive.
I'm being endlessly fussed over, Lionel. It's a wonder I can visit the privy alone.
I have come to resign my position as Hand of the King.
Wow.
My son Harwin has disgraced himself, and every fishwife in King's Landing will soon be telling the tale.
Your advice has been sage, unmarked by self-interest.
But there is a shadow over my house, and it grows ever darker. I can no longer serve you with integrity.
What is this shadow?
You must have your reasoning in plain language.
I cannot.
Then I cannot accept this.
My dear husband.
I said no.
You will continue in your service to the crown.
For your crimes, you've been sentenced to death by hanging. I am prepared to offer you mercy. If you're prepared to pay a little price.
Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Woo. Right, so this is the second birthing scene in the episode. We start with a birth, so I'm assuming we're at the end.
I've reached the limit of my art. The child will not come.
What the hell is she gonna do? It can't do it. Whoa. Why did she do that?
I will be a stranger when we meet again.
Is Larys Strong my father? Am I a bastard?
You are a Targaryen.
Oh, that's those yeah, that was those guys that got their tongues cut out. Oh, set on fire. Wow, they took him out.
What are children but a weakness? Love is a downfall. You've heard the stories of Harrenhal, Your Grace. It is said to be a cursed place. I assume you will write to your father now?
So he basically just killed his own brother. Is that what just happened? So he just killed his own brother, and I think the father as well, the Hand of the King. Wow. Okay, people, and that was episode 6. I was a lot more disorientated than I thought I would be. I mean, I was all over the place. I didn't even recognize Rhaenyra. And I don't know if things are happening too fast in this show, but I didn't feel the impact when her lover died, because they got together and had all these kids off screen. So I didn't really feel the weight of that. Or even the Hand of the King. I thought he was a cool character. He was a decent and honorable man. And even when he died, I didn't feel much impact. Alicent has become a bit of a nervous wreck. She's not as endearing and likable as she was before. But I kind of understand that because she's in such a savage, backstabbing world, and she really gets the weight of what's going on.
You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing!
I also don't like the willful blindness of the king. I'm not sure what to make of it yet, because at a certain point, you gotta realize when you're being played. Otherwise, why should I respect you? It was also interesting to see Daemon being a lot more cautious, and it threw me off a bit when he said,
"We are without responsibility. The political scheming, the endless shifting of loyalties and successions, none of ours."
So it's definitely a sign of maturity. I believe it said 10 years had passed, so he had calmed down a little bit. But it was interesting to see all the dynamics between the siblings. And as for Rhaenyra, she's supposed to be the protagonist, but she's losing me because she's a little bit too reckless. She's reckless and then she plays the victim. But since she's the lead character, we'll see where that goes. And as for the character Larys Strong, he's even worse than Daemon was. I can't believe he's related to the guy who was the Hand of the King. They're just complete polar opposites. The father was honorable and trustworthy, and the son is a complete snake. I mean, the guy killed his own father and brother just to get ahead, and Alicent needs to watch her back. So before we wrap things up, I just want to say that if you enjoy fantasy stories, check out my publication, Witch Hunter, which is not a novelization, it's actually a screenplay written by yours truly. So you might think to yourself, why would I want something like that? Well, it's a great way to support if you enjoy my work on the channel. And it removes the commitment of a monthly subscription. So it's perfect for those of you who prefer a one-off contribution. The next thing is, it's a cool novelty item and it's a great conversation starter. I mean, who else in this space is doing something like this? In fact, who else anywhere is offering something like this? This is the ground floor of something unique that could grow into something really special, and you can be a part of that. Now let's say things take off for me as a filmmaker and my work becomes well known and well regarded. You will have the day one first edition of my original vision. There's also the potential of a long-term investment, especially if it does become a film. Things change from screenplay to screen. Having that first edition could make it become memorabilia, and it could increase in value in this form over time. It's also a unique niche for collectors. Who else would have something like this in their collection? So if you're interested, head over to Patreon and become a free member. You can get access to almost all my publications in digital form, and I've presented them in a fun flipbook form with animated page turns and even sound effects. And if you read my stuff and you become a super fan...
Special 2016 Comic-Con edition? Where they make like a few hundred of these? Oh my God, you were a fan. And not like a dabbler, no, you were super fan 99.
You can also try out the free samples of the desktop and phone wallpapers. So here's Witch Hunter as an example of a phone wallpaper. Check this out. Can you see that? Hope you can see that. You can also watch my 2 short films which I produced on micro budgets. They're the first 2 in a trilogy, and you can download the full scripts for both shorts. And if you want to experience a full feature-length story of mine from start to finish, check out my page 1 rewrite of The Last Jedi, which is a fun challenge I set for myself back in 2019. And this one's also presented in the flipbook format, so you can get to see what it's like to read a full digital book from cover to cover. That one was just me letting it all out on the page and having fun with it. And so with that said, on to episode 7. And if you did get any value from this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Do keep trying, Selena. Sooner or later you may get one who looks like you.